We are here early in the season as that's the best time to target big pike in the shallows. As the ice melts and open water appears, pike look for some of the shallowest water they can find. When locating early season pike, look for shallow, soft-bottom bays that lose ice and warm up the quickest. Back bays with large flats that have around 3 feet of water with weeds would be a prime area to start. It's also where a lot of bait migrate to and pike will follow. We get a bit of a sunny break here, and I'm going to take a minute to talk about fly sizes at this time of year. Generally, when we're pike fishing any other time of the year, we'd reach for something with double hooks, big profile, lots of color. Well, here, this time of year, they seem to like something a little smaller. They're sulking. They've just spawned, so they're not in a big mood to eat. So I've been using this MURDICH minnow. It's about 4 to 5 inches long. It's been working well. Colin's been using CLOUSER minnows that are in the same size, nothing too big. Like I said, the fish are sulking. They're laying on the bottom. We're trying to drag it close to them, and they seem to like it smaller.
Oof. So as you can see, we're in the midst of another flurry of rain. We moved up the river looking for some walleye to grab for lunch or dinner, and I swung a fly through the current, and when it came through the edge, somebody was waiting for the walleye. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Get him, Bill. Oh yeah, nice job. And that fish is down the edge of the current. As I swung it out, I felt the weight. He smacked that fly. Because that's what he's doing to the walleye coming downriver after spawning. So I just want to talk quickly in between rain showers. You can see I'm wet again. Bill's in the bow casting, about the leader and tippet we're using for pike fishing. So this is a sink tip I have on right here. It's really simple, really simple. I like to use 40 to 50 pound stiff mono, and we use 4 to 6 feet. This is on the sink tip. I like to use a 4 foot. And then on the floating lines, I like to use 6 to 8 feet of this very stiff mono. It helps you turn over the fly. And then again, loop to loop, wire leader. And we're using a knottable wire leader, so I can put on a good loop knot like that. And I'm using reel, which is there's other manufacturers out there where reel's a good one. Key is this 30 pound. I'm able to land 25 pound pike, no problem with this 30 pound. You can go to 40 if you're worried, but 20 or 30 pounds is what I find works well. And one of the things I want to mention here is when you're using this bite wire, you don't want to use nippers. I've seen people trying to cut it. You'll destroy the nipper's blades. What you need to get, a pair of scissors like this, because they are made for cutting wire. They're only like $5, and just go like that. Give it a little cut. Very simple. And while I've got that fly off, the other thing that is really important in all fishing, and even here with these big pike, using the hook hone. Again, another thing to put in your zinger, make sure that you get those fish to the net. One of the things I find it's really important to bring on a trip like this for pike is several different fly lines. The most important one is your floating line, and I'm a big proponent of these pike and musky taper lines. They're fantastic. They have a really aggressive short head, and it helps us easily cast heavy flies, wind-resistant flies in the wind. And we don't have any wind here, but I'll tell you, I can easily just pick up the fly like this, go one false cast, and then boom, shoot that fly out easily. The other thing is that we want to bring some other lines in case the fish go deep. We got some 15-foot sink tips, which are really handy, type 3s to type 5s, and that's the sink rate of the sink tip. And of course, the other thing we sometimes bring is a full sinking line, which can be necessary in early time of the year in case the fish go deep and they're on the edges. Right now we're in a bay that yesterday was producing lots of fish. We're not seeing them. And it could be they're laying on the bottom dormant, or it could be they've moved out into deeper water and we need to go out there and start probing that with our flies. But the fly lines give you the versatility to check and check all parts of the water column effectively. All right, Bill, I'm going to try and get it into you.
Okay. Boy, is this ever given a fight?